Hi guys, today I'm doing a review slash mini tutorial on a great new product that I got called the Beauty Blender. This is it here. So what it is, I'll just explain for you guys who haven't heard of the Beauty Blender before, but the Beauty Blender is a reusable makeup sponge. It's latex free, which is really good. When I say makeup sponge, you can use it for a range of things. I personally use mine for foundation and concealer, but you can use it for powder, your blush, your bronzer, eyeshadow, whatever you like. So it does have a lot of uses. I paid just under $35 for mine, and mine was from an Australian company called RSP Cosmetics, and I'll put the link below for those of you in Australia who might be looking to get the Beauty Blender, just because I had so much trouble looking for a decent company to order mine from. So I'll leave the link below. So for the $35, it came with one Beauty Blender sponge and the blender cleanser. The reason you need the cleanser is obviously to clean the sponge. Because it's reusable, you need to clean it after, every time that you use it. So I'll do a tutorial on how to clean the sponge if anyone's interested, but it is really quick and simple, so it's not too much effort involved. I'm sure some of you are thinking that's a crazy amount of money to spend on one makeup sponge when you can get them for a couple of dollars at the chemist or the supermarket, but in my opinion, it's worth it. I can't believe I didn't get one years ago. What's so great about it is just the effect it gives your foundation. It gives you sort of, I'm not sure if you can see on the camera, but a really airbrushed finish. It doesn't leave streaks. I notice when I apply my foundation with my foundation brush, which is what I usually use, I'll get streaks, and I have to, once I've applied it with the foundation brush, so I end up having to go back and sort of blend it in with my fingers or a sponge anyway. That just might be me and how I apply it, or the brush that I'm using, but that's what's happened in my experience. But with the Beauty Blender, it doesn't happen. It goes on flawlessly. It's cut my makeup time in the morning before work in half. And yeah, it's just really great. I'll show you guys how I use it, just to give you an idea on the difference between this and other ways of applying foundation. So the first thing you need to do is you need to wet the sponge. So you dampen the sponge under, you put it under it, just wet it under a tap, and once you've wet it, you just wring it out or place it between like a face washer or a towel and just get rid of that excess water. So for the purpose of today, I'll just put it in a bowl. Okay, so that's really wet, and you'll see it's expanding, it's quite big. So what you want to do is you want to, like I said, wring out your excess water. Okay, so you don't want the sponge to be dripping, you just want it to feel damp. See, it's getting quite big. Okay, I'll just, I've already got foundation on, but I'll just show you the method in which to apply it. So I'll just get a bit of foundation. At the moment I'm using MAC Studio Fix in NC35. I've just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I need to put my pump in, that's coming out too quickly. You can do it this way, or some people like to just put the foundation on their face, like dab it on and then blend it in with the sponge. So for me, I put it on the back of my hand. What you do is you just put the flat or the bottom part of the sponge, just dab it into the foundation. And when you apply it, you don't drag it on or sweep the foundation on like you would with a foundation brush. What you do is you use what's called a stippling technique. So what that means, and I didn't know either, is it's almost, I call it like a bouncing technique. So I'll just show you close up. So you would get the, like I said, the bottom part of the sponge with your product on it, and just bounce it on. You're better to build up, so add more product if you want fuller coverage, but I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it gives you a really dewy and flawless even, effect. It's sort of hard to come up on camera, but it really makes such a difference. My foundation used to look quite dry and even patchy in places, no matter what I tried or what foundation, but with this it's really eliminated that, which I love. The other really good thing about it is I don't have any concealer with me, but to apply your concealer you can use the pointier end, and it means that you can get in. I'll just do it with a bit of foundation. It's good for foundation actually as well. If you use the pointy end, get some product, and you can get into those hard to reach places like the inner corner of your eye or next to your nose. It just makes it easier to apply. But yeah, I love it. I wouldn't be able to apply my foundation now without it, so I'll definitely be continuing to use this product. If anyone has any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer it if I can. And thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.